to our channel. Ruth here, and in today's video I'd like to share with you how to write a business plan in 5 simple steps. So let's get started. The first one is you must know your objective. What is your vision? Is it a product? Is it a service? Do you want to profit from this business, or is it a non-profit organization? Really, really important to have a clear vision, because a clear vision is going to determine both your attitude and your altitude. It's going to determine your attitude because it's going to determine on how you're going to work towards what you're going to bring to the table, everything that you're going to put in to actually make it happen. It's also going to determine your altitude because it's going to determine how high you will go. So ensure that you have a very, very clear vision from the very beginning. And if you do not have a clear vision as yet, it's time for you to actually quiet yourself down, go into an empty room somewhere and think and dream big. Grab a piece of paper, a pen, start writing things down. Begin to see yourself actually living that dream, having that business or starting that non-profit organization, whatever it might be. Number 2, you must identify your target market or your niche. Now the question is, well, who are your customers? You need to know who they are. You need to know where they are. You need to know the demographics. Well, are they 20-year-olds? Are they 40-year-olds? Do they work in a particular profession? Are they tradespeople? Are they professional? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What do they like to do on their free time? So ensure you actually study your target market. Know exactly who they are and where they are so that you can tailor your marketing and your products and your services towards attracting the right clients for your business. Number 3, conduct a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So you got to ask yourself, what is the strength of my business? How am I different from someone else? Why would someone come to my business? Why would they choose me over another business, right? So that's where you begin to identify your unique selling point or your unique selling proposition, because that's something unique about yourself that you stand out and you can actually distinguish yourself from your competitors. Identify your weakness. Well, what is the weakness of the business? For example, if you own a restaurant and another person owns a restaurant down the street, and you probably have about, half sitting capacity at dinner time, but this other shop is always jam-packed with people. They've got people lining up and their phones are going off, every 30 seconds, and you're thinking, what is going on? And so you might want to find out and say, well, why is the other person better than me? Where am I weak? Is it my customer service? Is it because my waitresses are not, friendly? Is there something wrong with my food? Do I need to change my chef, right? So don't be afraid to actually dissect your business and say, where am I weak, and work to improve on that. Opportunity is really, really important. You need to identify and say, hey, where are my opportunities? My husband always say, where there is a problem, there is an opportunity. The bigger the problem, the greater the opportunity. And number 4, what are the threats? So threats are something that we can't usually control. It could be the economy. It could be what's going on around the world today. So you need to be able to think, well, am I going to start a travel business at this point, or is it safer to start an online delivery business? And that depends on what's going on right now in the economy, and that should be a point of consideration in writing a business plan. Number 4, resources. You need to know, number 1, who is going to be part of your business. Is it going to be a one-man show? Is it just you? And if so, how much money have you got to invest? Do you need to get a loan? Have you got capital? Or if you're sharing the business, you're in a partnership with somebody else, well, does this person actually have the financial capacity to back up this business? So there's all these questions, and do you need investors? Do you need to actually get someone else to come in and just say, hey, you guys are a nominal partner of the firm. You guys will invest, will do all the hard work, will put in sweat equity. But then the question then becomes, how much are you willing to give away? You see, because sometimes if someone comes in and injects a cash of, let's say, $100,000 for your business, get it started, and they say they want 50%, but they're not going to do anything. And in a short 1 year or a couple of years time, you've grown the business to, say, turnover $1 million. The question is, do you think it's, are you going to be willing to actually give away, 50% of your business for an investor who is not going to be doing anything? So you need to really determine that and establish that right here before you actually give anything away. Okay. And also location. You need to know if it's going to be a shop in a building, if it's going to be home-based, if it's going to be online. So all of these things in regard to your resources, you need to start to consider in writing your business plan. And finally, you must have a plan of action and set SMART goals. So SMART goals stands for strategic, measurable, make sure it's attainable, it's relevant, and it's time bound. So important. My favorite one is the last one, which is time bound, which means you're given a particular time frame to accomplish a particular task. The thing is, if there's no time frame, we're just going to say, well, we're going to procrastinate. It's going to be the next week or next year. And then 10 years have passed and you look back and you went, what happened? And you don't want that to happen, right? Because you want to look back and go, I've done everything I can. I've lived a life of no regrets. So it's so important to give yourself that time limitation so that you can accomplish that task and achieve your dreams in the time that you desire. So those are the 5 steps in writing a business plan. I'll quickly summarize. The first one is know your objective. Number 2, identify your target market. Number 3, conduct a SWOT analysis. Number 4, know your resources. And finally, ensure that you plan and set SMART goals. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And before you go, would you be so kind to hit the like and subscribe button so we can keep you motivated, and it's going to mean the world to me. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.